Oh boy, this is gonna be tough today.
Why? What happened?
How can I do the show looking in at new faces peering in at us?
Yeah, there's a lot of...
It's a little odd.
A lot of new go-getters.
New go-getters today, and it's going to be a little difficult with them standing against the back wall peering at us. You got it easy, because you don't have to look that way. I'm looking directly at... Why didn't they put curtains on that window? There's Travis. There's a familiar face.
He's the only one I recognize in that whole room. Oh, Nathaniel, Nathaniel I recognize
that guy,
as well.
The other guy that sits there.
I told Ben no eye contact for the first month for these guys. No eye contact. One of the guys was sitting on my freaking couch. I'm like, what?
When we came in?
I thought it was some young new comedian that was going to do the show today or something.
Yeah.
No,
sitting on the couch.
It's an intern getting comfortable.
Walk in, legs crossed. Hey, guys, how you doing? Hey, what's up? Who's this?
His attitude will change within weeks. He'll be miserable like the rest of the interns. You watch.
Well, he's got to be beaten down first.
He's that young horse that's just running around the plains wild and free.
Got to put a bridle in his mouth and slap a saddle on him.
Oh, he has no idea, man. He has no idea.
I wonder if there's any diamonds here. Think there's any diamonds in the rough?
I don't know.
A couple of them. You never know.
You never know.
Never know which one's going to turn out to be the hero and which one's going to...
The one that looks like a terrorist is already running around like crazy from copy machine to computer to newspapers. He's clipping, he's copying, he's downloading. So
Al-Qaeda.
The Al-Qaeda guy is pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah, but that might not work out, having them stand behind the...
You want to move them?
If they could stand way to one side or way to the other way, it's not in my line of vision until we know them better.
What's up, Steve? Steve's all happy already. Martini Steve, everyone.
Steve.
We're just assigning these guys to their new posts. It's overwhelming having this much help.
It's a little strange.
We don't know what to do with them.
Yeah, we're actually putting them to work, but we haven't had this many people helping in months.
I said it's like the first day of school. Smells like school bags and lunch, and they're all psyched and
right.
Remember that you had all your books and notebooks and pencils and
you walk down the hall and your pants go zzz, zzz,
yeah, zzz, zzz, and then like a couple of weeks in you got a piece of paper and a pen.
Right. Well, know what it is. They're the new students, and we're the old grumpy teachers.
Oh, I know.
We just are looking for retirement.
We're in the teachers' lounge drinking coffee, bad-mouthing everybody.
Right.
This sucks. Another crop of assholes.
Same old shit.
Little fuckers never understand what it takes.
Faces are the same. The names just change every goddamn semester.
Same, though. They're all the same.
Anthony and I have had easily over 100 interns in our career at this point. I can name maybe two
or three, and they're here.
The others email us every once in a while.
The others are all Rickies.
Right.
They're all Rickies. Which one of these is the next Ricky?
I don't think you're going to have a Ricky in this bunch.
No?
I'm very optimistic.
Oh, wow. Steve is very confident in the new batch.
We had a good model to follow in Ricky as to what we didn't want.
As to what you don't want.
So basically, if they worked for Whackbag, you said sorry.
A message board guy that shows up at appearances will not be made into an intern.
Sorry to the gang at Whackbag, but Ricky blew it for
Ricky
all
ruined it for every single guy on Whackbag that thought he might have a shot at it being an intern.
Yeah, that was one of the screening questions that Ben and I asked. So, do you take part in any of the websites that are associated with this show?
Oh, yeah, goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yep, that was it.
It needs to be said that Ben and Steve interview all these interns.
That's got to be a little intimidating for the interns. Steve C. sitting there, Ben with his huge hog that they have to just stare at.
Yeah, it's actually it's a very laid back thing. Ben is very casual.
That's the problem. Ben's laid back, and this thing is no.
Well,
there for everyone to see.
I notice when we leave the show, some of the intern prospects are sitting outside by post office. It is so uncomfortable because I open the door and, like, before I even see who's there, I'm like, take it easy, Paul. I'll see you, tomorrow. And the intern prospect's sitting there, and they look up and see who it is because I guess there's been people walking in and out throughout the time they've been sitting there, and they see it's either me or Opie, and they look like, they get this shocked look in their face like, oh, that's one, And I feel ridiculous. I was like, hey, how you doing?
You know what I do? I'm cool, too, and I'll say hey and all. And
I don't say a word to him. I walk right past him.
And then I hit the sidewalk, and I call either Steve or Ben and go,
Don't have them sitting there while I watch the walk.
No, even worse, because, like, they'll be... the guys that
Oh, you give the thumbs up or thumbs down?
Just by the high. Just by the high. And how they're dressed usually.
Oh, you're horrible.
Because some of them come in suits and stuff, so I'll go down the sidewalk, I'll call Ben and Steve and go, nah, don't even waste your time.
You know the guy that was in today? Nah.
Anyone that wears a suit for an internship, nah.
They look up, and, like, I guess there's been people walking in and out during the time that they've been there, so at first they're just kind of looking. You know, it's a normal reaction, and then they see it's either me or Opie, and their face makes that, like, they look, but then they kind of look away because they don't want to look like they're staring, and it's all uncomfortable and awkward.
And then you feel that they're staring at your back as you're walking away.
I know. That's why I pick my ass. I dig in deep with a finger.
And then smell it.
Yeah. Could you smell this and tell me if I'm sick?
Ben, are you happy by the new guys?
Yeah, well, you should have seen some of the guys we rejected, if you know.
Really?
Oh. Yeah. There was one time I couldn't. Steve had made some comments before, and so had Eric. So I had a real tough time not laughing every 5 seconds at this poor guy. I felt like a dick, but the guy was just he was a little bit train wreck.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a mess, and
just surprised he's not on board.
Yeah, well, if you could have...
No, if you wanted another Ricky, we could have had another Ricky.
Easily. There were plenty of other Rickies that applied, and there were guys that were... Ben and I know what the wrong answers are to the questions that we're going to ask.
Right.
And some of these kids would answer every question wrong.
Oh, the one guy, we had one that was I just couldn't stop laughing at him because Steven made some comments before he came in. I'm like, from now on, don't say anything until they come into the room, because I couldn't stop laughing at him. And he's answering everything the wrong way, and I'm just like, I had to get up and leave.
Oh.
Yeah.
You in the message was, I love Black Bag. I post all the time. They call me the guy that can't shut up. I post anything.
Yeah, one guy's like, said how many posts he had and everything. He's like, I got 180 posts.
I got 180 posts. Wham! There's 180 reasons he won't be an intern.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't get that whole post count on these message
Oh,
boards.
dude, it's
I don't
like
get
a
why
hierarchy.
I don't get why that's so important.
It is. Because it shows... Yeah,
the Ben and Steve show.
Our screeners. It's very important. It shows that you're dedicated to the message board, and you're better than a guy that has 5 posts because you have like 2,000 posts. A guy that has 5 posts, too. How could you take him seriously? He's only got 5. He could be spelling out the cure for AIDS, cancer, everything else in those 5 posts, but he's a tool because he's only got 5. If you got 2,000, don't fuck with him. He's the man. And it seems to be a
wouldn't that show that
prospect.
you have no life? And that you're really not the man?
Opie.
Well, the higher your count is...
You have a life?
The higher the count is, it seems to me that would be a bad thing.
There's a life there. It's a life of posting on message boards.
All right.
It's a little rough, yeah.
All right. I guess we should start with the Tyson fight.
Oh, Saturday. Mike Tyson.